Allá al frente tenemos lo que es al lado derecho la bandera del Ecuador y al lado izquierdo la bandera del Ecuador. En los lados centrales podemos observar del lado derecho.
Back in Quito. And we decided to stay at a Hilton because we're over the hostels. We're at the end of our trip, and we're tired of hearing roosters and dogs all night. So, nice room, nice bed, good shower,
a blow dryer.
Yep, we're safe. 2 more nights, so we're gonna relax, hit the spa, the sauna, see the center of the earth, and see that church right over there. One of those.
I think that's the church. I'm not
Looks
too
kind of
sure.
looks like it.
It looks like it.
It's supposed to be one of the most famous cathedrals in South America. Then we're gonna get some souvenirs, and then relax. How happy are you right now to be at a Hilton?
You keep getting every time I'm eating.
She's always eating, huh? Such a fat ass.
Food.
Thank God. You recover. Yeah.
Gracias.
Compared to the hostels for the last 2 weeks, it's nice to actually get in a real hotel
Yes,
and
it
rest.
is really nice.
Yes. We're trying to get to the center of the world, but it's election day, so the police just block off random streets, so everyone's just kind of going in circles trying to get to where they need to go. And yeah, their election's on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So like the middle of the world's by the college, and that's where all the voting centers at. And so the police just chose like random streets to close. Like, all right, we're gonna close that one so no one can come that way.
Yeah.
So now everyone has to go around.
Yeah, so we're trying to get there. It's taking forever.
Probably like another half hour.
Yeah. Oop. Made it.
We made it.
Took a while because all the traffic and the voting's nonsense, but we made it. Going. Clear. 0. Pretty cool. They're gonna show us how it works in a bit.
Yeah.
Center of the world.
With GPS.
Oh, okay. So
By the
the
U.S.
United States
military.
did this 20 years ago and said that this is the middle of the Earth.
North, south, east, west.
Northern hemisphere and the southern.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
So then we are going to have a special place, and I'm going to take your cameras to take your very nice
Okay.
picture.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're trying to balance an egg on a nail.
Can't do that. I'd rather just eat it.
And because we're in the middle of the
Sheep?
equator, you should be able to balance it on the nail. She said you should be able to do it in 3 seconds. This video is now 15.
You go.
From the bottom, like this. Here, 3 fingers here.
Okay, round
And then
2.
try to move. Try to do very small movements.
Oh, very small movements. He's so good at that.
My hand's too big.
No tiene
Ah.
paciencias.
Tiny movements.
Tiny movements, love. Delicate. There you go, there you go.
Yeah, I'm good. She's in the north and the south.
Move the egg. Very tiny. It has to be straight. Yay!
Yeah, good for you.
Congratulations!
Now make it.
That's cool.
Do you want to try it again?
No, I'm good.
No tiene paciencia.
No, I got no patience for that.
He has
Nope.
no patience.
Hell no. I don't even like tying my shoes.
So he hasn't had any beer today. Keep going.
That's why I'm walking like this. I need beer.
And so the equator on this line is pulling you north and south. And you have to keep your head up, your eyes closed, and try to walk a straight line.
Come on, walk a straight line.
I promise I'm sober.
Yeah, over the line.
That's hard. So here she's going to show that the equator shows how strong you are. Look at the size of her and look at the size of So okay, here we go. How strong are you, babe?
Okay?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh.
That's not good funny. El mitad del mundo, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Quito. Gonna go see the middle of the world.
Never eat soggy waffles. Who would have known the equator would have been so cool? East. They couldn't build this on the equator because of because it would fall, right?
Yeah. So it's not stable enough because the equator is pulling in multiple directions.
Yeah.
So this is like to the left of the equator.
Yeah, so that's where they had to build it.
Holy.
Oh. Crocs. Osprey packs. These are awesome. After a pretty sketchy 20-minute walk, there it is. How do you say it in Spanish?
Balístico Nacional. Something like that. They corrected me like 3 times, so
Yeah.
it's a church.
So we're in a room because everything's closed. Everything's closed.
You're so
But-
ridiculous.
But guess what we're gonna watch tonight? That's in English. We're gonna watch WrestleMania. Isn't that awesome?
My childhood memories are flashing back right now.
It's our last day. I'm gonna get a COVID test to clear the board. We can get our results at what, 9 p.m. tonight? Yeah, print them out, then show them to United to get our boarding passes. Good. Done with our COVID test, and we made it to Balisik again, and we're gonna go up the tower today. Wow. Here we go. Entrar. This is underneath the church. She'll explain what it is later.
Allá al frente tenemos lo que es, al lado derecho la bandera del Ecuador y al lado izquierdo la bandera del Vaticano. Los obispos de aquí del Ecuador y al lado izquierdo los obispos de aquí. Tenemos algunas que son pasos. En total son 12. Tenemos en esta parte
Still inside the church. Walking above it, and we're gonna go higher because there's another tower up there. Feels like it's gonna break. This the top? Yeah. Okay, we made it to the top. Wow. It's worth it. It's overlooking the city of Quito. It is. Now we're inside the clock tower. And we still have all the way up there to go. Made it to the historic center.
Yes, we're in the Plaza Grande.
Plaza Grande.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. Not a bad way to spend your last day in Ecuador.
Yeah, for sure.
She's gonna explain what she heard in Spanish. So first we're gonna talk about the church, the bottom part.
Yeah, so originally everyone told us to go to the top because it's like a beautiful view, but we didn't know that underneath the church there's like a ton of tombs, and there's basically like 6,000 tombs there, and that after every 15 years you have to like pay another fee to keep the tomb down there, and you can have a full tomb or you can get cremated and basically have your ashes down there. So that's pretty much it.
Yep. And there's 6,000, only 2,000 are...
Yes, only 2,000 are in use right now. And the crazy thing is that it's its own cemetery. There's a ton of cemeteries that are connected around the city, and that's the only cemetery that's not connected. It's its own identity.
Yep, and there's some nocturnal stuff going down over there.
Yeah, during Easter, they said there was like some crazy stuff, like spiritual stuff that happened that like was unexplainable and things, so a little scary down there.
Yep, so that was the tombs. So what is this, before you explain the last part?
This is Ecuadorian soup.
It's like a menudo or
it's like
pozole.
pretty much like a menudo, but it's really good. And they call it Ecuadorian soup, but we have not had this anywhere.
Except for at the Hilton.
Except for at the Hilton. So yeah. I don't think it's Ecuadorian soup, but
whatever.
It's really, really good. So.
Alright, so now more about the church.
Oh, another cool thing about the church is they designed it to be similar like to churches in Europe and the gargoyle theme and things like that, but they put their own spin on it. Instead of putting gargoyles around the church, they basically put their birds, like the blue-footed booby, a seagull, all of their animals or
pelicans
that are famous here, they put around the church instead of a gargoyle. So that's pretty cool too.
Yep.
Friends and family, we got our results back. We are both negative, coming home to the United States tomorrow. Be quiet. No, we want to go home. We want to see our friends and family, our baby girl. So we are ready to go home tomorrow. We got our negative test, and now
eat some American food, a juicy steak.
Now we're just gonna go in the jacuzzi and hang out for a bit, and then
In-N-Out burger.
That's tomorrow. All right, see you guys later.
What do we have today for our late night dinner, for our last dinner?
Last time you recorded me eating.
Yeah, what do we got today?
So we have rotisserie chicken, asparagus, and it looks like some kind of potatoes.
Uh-huh.
And these are supposed to be like ribs. They don't look like ribs. Some kind of potatoes and veggies.
It's probably gonna be bomb.
It is. Oh, so it smells good. And some bread and some wine.
And we're gonna go live here in within
The next 30 minutes.
as soon as we eat. This light's in the way, but it's a pretty good view. But
after we eat, we will be talking about our trip. So.
And I'm gonna finish packing, and we're gonna eat.
Yeah. So make sure to tune in.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Keep eating.
Buen provecho. Welcome back to our channel. We hope you enjoyed our trip to Quito.
If you happen to be in Quito, please make the trip to go to Mitad del Mundo. It's about a 45-minute cab ride. Mm-hmm. We happened to go when it was their election day, so
it took us a little bit longer.
A little bit longer to get there, but you should get there within 30 minutes.
Yeah. We definitely have more trips coming up, so make sure to stay tuned. And if you want to join the crew, subscribe button down below, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.